Okay, we are back with Yakograd Republic, part 29. Hello. Alright, let's load it up. We hit a good spot, actually. Getting all the we got the electrical power grid figured out. Built. So we're actually in a good spot. I wanted to keep playing. And we need to make more pants. Yes, that is precisely right, my friend. We need to make more pants. We make red tracksuit pants. That is right, my friends. Red tracksuit pants. Very nice. Happy times. Why isn't this mouse working? There we go. All right. We're in a tight spot with pants. Yeah, we are initializing building types, initializing vehicle types. We'll be loading VX very soon. Each pant sold separately. Sold? Face the wall, please. Anyway. Yeah, guys, this is the other side. If you're watching this on the VOD, this is the other side of Space News. So part 28 was before the Space News segment that I just did. And because we hit such a good spot, I wanted to keep going. They won't let me wear red track pants to my job. What did I do? Have them face the wall. Report them to Commissar. Give me 1 second. Okay, we have a letter. The building... Well, that's a good way to start. Dear comrade, fire, we just got a letter. Wonder who it's from? Your oil pump is on fire, huh? Oh, nice. We just unlocked prefabs. Fellas? Fellas? Hello? Hello? Thank you. Hey, your daddy got run over by a train. Nice. And we started stockpiling resources to build up a lot faster. Wow, you're getting a lot faster. Alright, so we just did prefab research here, which is great. What should be the next thing that we research? We do not have high quality living unlocked. What latitude are you at? 42 degrees north. A lot of people are saying do nuclear. Mink fur coats, yes. Um... I already have chemicals, dude. We could do plastics. Plastics needs crude and chemicals. Plastics needs just crude. That's it. It's almost like you should think about your next town and what you want to do with it. You could build a chemical plant that has 700 people working in it. As far as being tech ready. Yeah. If we do chemicals, I want it near railroad tracks. So, like I said, sooner rather than later, we're going to need to start designing over here. I want more industry over here, but I want it away from the city. But, J-Speed, if we're thinking about what we want in the future, we're going to need... Do we have iron unlocked? We don't have the steel mill unlocked. What do we need to unlock the damn steel mill? Metallurgy. Yeah, let's do that. Just for now. That's a good idea. Oh, that's still there. It has 20... How's the exports on chemicals and plastics? So chemicals go for 1,200. Plastics go for 925, Mutter. Pretty high profile items. That's why I'm thinking, you know, we got crude over here. Instead of exporting that crude, right? You know, we get to that point, we expand the city, right? I could put it over here. Like, we could put it in this area right here. Just pump the damn crude this way. You know, instead of just an oil loading terminal, right? Or we could have trucks just bring it down the road over here and drop it off, or pipe it. Like, once again, we could do either one. And then that'll unlock, like, we could get our plastics tree figured out. We get plastics and chemicals. So the chemical plant will help a lot, because water and stuff. But we do need wood for that, interestingly enough. And then from the chem plant, dude, you can do the plastics factory. Yeah. Chemicals and oil. Interesting. Are you able to handle the wastes from that? Probably not. We should do wastes. I do want to do the waste facility over here somewhere, but we'll figure that out. In the meantime, though, we did unlock, we unlocked better flats. So for this part, we should put in bigger flats. We could put in flats with a super high quality living, like these ones right here. That, well, that does 126 as opposed to 110. How much does that thing hold? That thing gets 220 workers. Hell yeah. Those are not lined up. They're not lined up at all. Okay. Might need to upgrade the kindergarten in school to meet the capacity. We'll see. What's up, Chow Dubs? That's good. I just didn't think we'd get to bigger flats this quickly. So we'll change more of this as we go further. Great music to make Soviet Republic babies. Okay. Make those. Alright, so meanwhile over here, we're working on the school. That's good. Yeah, once again, we got our electrical power grid up. And now that it's up and running, we can expand, which is great. I hate that that road kinks like that, but whatever. It's not a big deal. See, Kraken, I don't think we need to upgrade the kindergarten in the school. Just because with this original design, I over-engineered it for the amount of stuff here. But I also have another school and a kindergarten over there. This design already has a kindergarten here as well. We have double kindergartens in a school right there. If I have to, I would maybe replace this one, but I'm not sure. Nobody's working in the party headquarters right now. One of you guys had an idea for a free bus stop, though. So what I can do... just gotta wait on those. It's great music for a developing baby. In time, they come out with a glass of vodka and one hand cigarette in mouth in already dressed with red tracksuit. Yes, very nice. Happy times.
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
RJ, what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, this is space. I'm in space.
RJ paid it forward and gifted a sub to Chow Dubs. Thanks, man. KSV when? I don't know. Find the time, dude. Just like we did before. Alright, how we doing? We got 300 grand there. And we're slowly making money off the red tracksuit pants. So what do you like most about this game? It's complex, Mary. It's a complicated game. You need to really be good at project management to play this. That's why it's fun. That's why I enjoy it a lot. Like, you need to bring all the resources to the construction site. It's not just place it and then, oh, some magical cranes pop up. It's a tough game to play. You really need to be good at balancing your logistics. Like, see, the truck needs to move the bulldozer. The bulldozer needs to move to the construction site where the bulldozer is needed. Bulldozer can't be in two places at once, so you're really only limited by the amount of construction equipment. You're really limited by the amount of construction equipment you have. But on the other hand, you don't want to buy too much equipment. You buy too much equipment, you won't make any money. This is a very, 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 very granular city builder. That's the best way to describe it, Mary. RJ, I wouldn't say it necessarily has improved. I'd say I've gotten better at it. And me getting better at it makes it a little more enjoyable to watch, I guess. Not I guess, I know. Right now, we just hit a big milestone where I have my main electrical power grid hooked up. I had a temporary grid, which is running like low voltage power here, and then I hooked up the high voltage power grid, so we can handle a lot more, our grid can handle a lot more, so we can expand. That, believe it or not, is what was holding me up. So I'm building out new flats so we can expand. Because the truth of the matter is, look, I'm floating a 0% unemployment, which means I have more jobs than I have people. That's not good. That's not great. You do not want 0% unemployment, no matter what your economic system. That's really bad. So the question should be when City Skylines. I won't play cities when this game exists, dude, unless they really fix some stuff, so. This game's amazing, dude. This is the resource distribution in this. If you took the resource distribution in economics, believe it or not, yes, economics, out of this game and you put it in City Skylines, it would be the perfect city builder. But just, yeah, cities is just, I don't really understand what they were trying to do with that game. It just, City Skylines 2 comes off as much more of a, I feel like, you know, I feel like just making a pretty city. Less, I feel like engineering a city, you know what I mean? You want to try to make a Saturn shuttle. It's doable. It's doable. Little aerodynamically unstable, RJ, but it's doable. Your Saturn V first stage needs some big honkin' fins on it. I honestly thought they'd make it more accessible and instead just alienated their core audience. Yeah, man. I don't really get what they were trying to do with that thing. It sounds like schedule pressure to me, Zanku. Which... never heard that story before. That never happens. Almost got a new flat built. That's probably the last one of these types of flats that you're gonna see. Nice. Almost there. We're waiting on some steel and boards, but I started stockpiling. I have a local resource cache that we're bringing in. I built this here as a buffer so we don't block up the borders too hard. Yeah, the only stuff over here is waste, some construction labor, and a couple of concrete trucks. And that's crops import, but yeah, it's alright. You've been playing survival Minecraft lately. Nice, dude. That's cool. Almost done. I wanted to buy that because we set up the temporary bus station. I would like... Oh. People started working there. Why did they do that? The bus station started having people working there. Okay. Okay. Electricity is online. Oh, people are starting to move in. Excellent. Aquaman Nova. Alright, we need them to finish those two things. The two conveyor belts here. And once they do, we can open up the grocery store. There we go. That will fill up. All right, Joe, you're off the alert. All right, buddy. Once the city has been expanded to build glorious helicopter terminals to allow for Republic building. Once the city is expanded, build glorious helicopter terminals to allow for Republic building before roads and rail have reached. I don't know. Yes. We go. We plant trees, make it look like this, make it look very nice. Really need to get our supermarket complex finished. Alright, people are coming. Now, how about that highway? How we doing down here? That road almost done? That road's finished. Alright, cool. Get the bridge up and running. There we go. That one's being paved. That's almost finished. Street lights are on the wrong side again, so, you know, that's good. Whatever. It is what it is. Alright, how's that going? Hey, we unlocked the Cessna 410. Cool. There we go. I don't have an airport. No. We could make one, though. I just don't really have any needs for the airport right now. Like, what's the point? Why would we build it? I built out a big airport in the last save, and I was like, oh, we could just fly in all the resources that we need. Why? You have a pretty nice city center, though, I will say. Make an airport to export. I have my railroad network kind of engineered, but I haven't started making it yet. We could probably do that. Make an airport to export stuff to reduce strain on the borders, maybe. If we got to that point, Nordic, yeah, that'd probably... It's not a bad idea, dude. A dumper depot doesn't have... Oh. Okay. Could do with a couple more dump trucks, but... There's an actual reason to have the airports and ports. Prices for imports and exports get affected diversely. If you export differently, if you export by air, sea, as opposed to land and rail, you get better prices. It's complicated. Really, Pust? Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. Till. Heliports do use a lot of fuel. Source random development blog post. Huh. Okay. The only thing your city lacks is a big stadium. Hey, Charles.
Oh, this is
Charles
space.
gifted
I'm
a
in
sub
space.
to Zarby. Alright, Dan. Good night. Yeah, guys, helicopters are... Yeah. Crime seems like a problem now. I'm wondering how we got that death of a child thing and how to get rid of it. That's always a big one, but... Man, that filled up fast. Yeah, Charles, I saw it. I didn't watch it live. I didn't get around to it. But yeah, it was cool. All the Blue Origin launches do that, Charles. I don't know. I'll just call them commercial astronauts or private astronauts or something. Spaceflight participants, whatever. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Bananaramanots. Do you think Artemis 2 is safe? Yes. Why wouldn't it be? Call them passengers if you really want to. Yeah, maybe, Charles. We need more trucks on food runs with a larger population. Andrew, I made sure we had a bigger storage depot here. The only thing I'm really kind of worried about is the meat truck. The reefer truck. Wait, why aren't they undoing electronics? Why isn't... Why aren't they unloading clothes? Or electronics here? Huh. Maybe the truck that's out and about is doing that. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I have a truck that's out and about going to get that done. Don't worry about it. Once this thing gets loaded down with clothes and stuff, we're good to go. And obviously, once that's finished. We should get on that crime stuff. Do we have excess equipment? Oh, we got plenty of equipment we can build. Start building out the prison. Once the prison is good... Actually, you know what? Just build out all of it. Screw it. It's okay. Build the sewage as well. Oh yeah, good call. Oh wow, they already got that line all figured out. Holy cow. All right. Jeez. Trash at the prison? There's an idea, Violent. I don't hate it. You know what? Don't make that road just yet. Just make that and we'll yeah, trash sorting might not be the worst idea. I want you to just sort of go to the other borders so people don't starve. It already does. These are crop trucks, dude. That's for the clothing factory. I mean, a trash bin. Prisoners don't get affected by pollution. Well, I was thinking put an incinerator here. Could place the incinerator over here, and then maybe if we need to scale up, build the bigger prison over here, and then just prison bus them back and forth, man. And we could also bring in trash from other areas as well, yeah. Actually, I decided to move that. Move that somewhere else. Put that right there. Build it. How big is this big prison? How big is the big prison? It is right here. So we could put that there, and then we could just put a Gigantor incinerator over here. Or just a small incinerator. Because with the incinerator, you need the dumps, right? You gotta have the dump. You need a dump with the claw machine. Or... there. That'll do it. Place that there. Place down a small incinerator. And then the ash pit that's going to go on the other side. Big one and train station on the outside. Big incinerator for the means. Big one and train station. Use container stands when possible. Container stands? A container for the input? Maybe misread what I typed. They need access to an ambulance so they can get... They need access to an ambulance so they can get affected by pollution. I'm so confused what you're trying to say. Transfer for big containers? You'd go with a big incinerator, personally. So, Violent, you're saying if I don't give them access to an ambulance, they won't get sick? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm confused. You have to think when you will have waste containers going in. They will get sick if you give them access to a hospital. Okay. Cool. So you're telling me put a hospital here. How am I going to get the doctors to it? That kind of defeats the point, don't you think? They can get sick, therefore they need an ambulance. So, does an ambulance need to be able to drive to the prison? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay. So, if somebody's sick, will this thing dispatch one? I don't see any, like, range modifiers on it. Oh, it has fixed range. Balls. Attach a helicopter pad to the hospital. I don't have helicopter pads, medical helicopters research. What research is Party HQ working on? I don't have any party officials, dudes. I don't know how you get party officials. Isn't that just highly educated people, or... Well, the icon right there, weather guy, shows highly educated people. You know what? Just trench the stupid line. Okay, just trench the stupid line. Okay, all right. Did it go up or down? It went down. We need more highly educated people. I'm just wondering how it's how it's letting me make a sloped drainage line. That's weird. You know what? It's fine. Trench those two lines, build the switch, get the sewage out here, and then we can expand this way, get more people into the party headquarters. We do need more highly educated people. I need them to build all this. I'd like to ideally do it before people move in. 3x3 sewage switches are a godsend. Oh. How much did I swamp the border? I swamped it pretty bad. Alright, well. Yeah, a lot of construction equipment is being used all over the place. Lots of good stuff on the workshop. I believe it. Border. It's just jammed. Jammed. Get rid of that. Upgrading the footpaths. Yeah, it's possible. There. Now we need to make a big purchase of snow plows here. Plowing speed 13, plowing speed 14. The Kaz. Plowing speed 26. But if we wanted to buy... That's 100 G's. Can't afford it. Sorry, but you need to stop research. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. Wonder if surplus half-tracks make good snowplows. Maybe. The border gym is why the cargo yard was designed. That's right. We should make more money now that I've brought in all these resources, guys. You gotta remember, I probably spent about 100 grand on this stuff. We are making the dollars back, though. which is good. All the trash and food is backed up at the border. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of construction labor, too. Over. Taking forever to make that. I told the construction guys to make too many things, dudes. Hey, Fish, what's going on? I'd like some options if possible. I'm an aerospace engineering major struggling with math. I can't decide if it would be more wise to push forward and do Calc 2 in the summer at JUCO or take it at the university and fail and spend the summer brushing up on the fundamentals. University in the fall. Brush up on fundamentals, dude. That's what I would do, Fish. Cheaper. Cheaper. Remember, you're paying for it. So get the most out of it that you can. Exactly, Fish. Should I bring construction labor in-house? It's jamming the border and that's screwing me pretty hard. But then again, if we do that, our clothing labor is going to get boned pretty hard as well. Venus is going down so much. Yeah, Violent, that might be a good idea. We've done that in the past to pretty good avail. Like, I think I'm gonna do that. I had to. We had to do it. I had to buy those snowplows. Fill that up with fuel, call it a day. Now, this depot. No. That area should be sufficient. How's the gas stations looking? They're using both gas stations, which is really funny to me. I noticed why the plow trucks aren't multi-purpose. They have V-beds. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is killing me. And I bought all those damn trucks, so they're all driving to their destination. Yeah, Doctor, no, we just gotta push till the next houses are up. That's right. This is my fault, guys. It's self-induced. I oversaturated. I told them to build too many things at once. Problem is, we have 2 fuel trucks saturated in there. That's not good. If stuff starts running out of fuel, we're gonna have a little bit of a problem. Oil is staying steady. All the snow plows are getting fueled up. Okay, that should keep that part of the city extremely clear during the snowstorms, which is great. That's a lot of gas they just ate. Yeah, well, that's why I have 2 gas stations, man. I tell you what I want, man. 2 gas stations at the same time, man. Yeah, dang straight. Always wanted to do that. There we go. Winter is coming. We're gonna be losing some money for a little bit, dudes. Hopefully we don't default. Or not default, not bankrupt. Like, we're just losing a lot of money right now, and I'm not too happy with that, but that's okay. Buy the dip. Wait. It's the concrete, yeah. I don't know what to do. Well, not I don't know what to do. The key here would be to stop certain projects. Yeah. Stop the bridge. We don't necessarily need that. Oh, there's a traffic jam? Oh, geez. I wonder where that's going on. This grocery store can be opened. Good. We can open up the grocery store. It'll give people more access to food. Did the store show having food? Yes. And it's getting it from the warehouse. There we go. Why are clothes missing from the... Going all right. People are getting sick of the red pants. Yeah, I know. Gotta be careful. I'm moving the crop line over there. And I stopped all trucks going to this fueling terminal for right now because they can't pump fast enough. The pump trucks have gone from suck to blow. Dude, I like this. You guys had the idea of having a truck that says wait until unloaded. You have 2 spots in each one of these depots. So you could just have them on a line. It's like this fudge distribution system. So when the thing gets full, the truck will just stay there, but they have another spot. So if somebody wants to pull from it, they can pull from it. This unloads, and that'll just keep everything all topped off here. I like that. Always filling, always pulling. Yeah. 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 Yeah, sometimes it do be like that, man. That's how you had to do distro back in the dark days before distribution. Oh my goodness. This is just gravel and bulldozers. It doesn't need people. So we're just dispatching bulldozers. That's why I'm telling him to do it. This is not the hat I want to see when I click on your stream. Sorry. Sorry, Yul. I don't know what to tell you, pal. Yeah, Raiden, it's coming along. Facing a little bit of a problem now. I swamped the border. But moving textile crop to over here is not... Do you have Yakograd merch yet? Yes, red hats? No, just red pants. It's gonna start snowing in game soon. But we have the solution. Oh, look at it. Would you just look at them? Would you just look? Would you just look? Oh, would you look at these? Would you just look at them? Look at all of them. All in a row. Rocket, Barb. Rocket, slower, Barb, slower. What? Any more industries or need people first? We're almost at the point where we can expand clothing production, Raiden. I just need to start building these new flats. We unlocked newer flats, which is good. What's their level? It's over 9,000. Garbage was filled up. I saw it, yeah. The garbage truck cleared it out, though. Oh, Mac R series. Hell yeah. I have some garbage trucks. I bought garbage trucks finally, and a heavy container truck. This is actually pretty late into November to not get the snow, which is, yeah, good. First snow is always 11/23. Oh. And then it stops February 23rd. I get it. Yeah. Okay. You're getting snow right now, Andrew? Jeez. $23? Yeah, right. The starving thing is going away. Drink alcohol is nothing I can do about. Low government loyalty is kind of hurting me. Pray in church is nothing I can do about. Practice sports we can fix, and enjoy culture we can fix. Oh, a DH4. Nice. I think we could do with one more, yes. Let me buy another cover. Go to the Yakograd crop import. I saw it. You saw it, Seacrack, and I saw it too. So let's just cancel that guy up there. There we go. Dude, we're doing pretty good. I'm just... that money is getting me, man. Yeah, we're making money on NATO, and you know, we cycle more crops in, should be able to sell more clothes. I'm gonna replace the inner city truck, which is a small, like, where's the inner city truck? The inner city shuttle. Where is he? It's filling up with gas. I'm going to replace that with a bus. I know it may be boring for gameplay, but do you just let the game ride for a few minutes to let money and traffic just settle? It's basically what I've been doing, dude. Yeah, see, it's going away. It's just I told them to build too many things all at once. I overstressed the border. That was my this whole thing was my fault. But like, it's not too bad. We're okay. I like this. This way I really appreciate. Facing wall, pause construction, Matt. Import to help with money. I think we'll offset it, dude. Are the farms set up? Raiden, no. I got a little bit behind. We're just really not ready. I need more people for clothes so we can stabilize our income. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna destroy the Twitch compression, yeah. My eyes! Yep. Alright, guys. Hey, it's, we'll call it here. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Yeah. We'll continue this sometime in the future. Tomorrow, I want to do some work on the Dodge. On the Cornet. We gotta basically once over it and figure out what's good and what's not. So, the next time we'll play Workers, I don't know. I was going to work on the car tomorrow, and then I think Timberborn probably on Thursday. And I don't know what we're going to do on Friday. I have an idea. You guys might like it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Before you go, when Flight 9? Last week of April, first week of May, which is like half and half. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow around noontime. We also, don't forget, we have the L-174 mission tomorrow. And then Firefly at 9:30 in the morning on Friday. So, yeah. I'll see you guys all then. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Laters.